Yahushai, Bashem Wadash, say Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahushai, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahushai, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahushai, Bashem Wadash. And we give double honor to our apostles and our elders, which apostle is a great millstone, which feeds us with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding through the spirit and power of Yahweh Yahushai. 2025, which is the hopeful year of our deliverance and the judgment and the destruction of Esau. Let's jump into this lesson. This is stemming in from all that's going on. There's a pure separation happening, and that separation is happening. That's why it says every idle word men shall give account for in the day of judgment. And the Lord ain't gonna be like, okay, what did you say? What did you say? What did you say? It's not gonna go down like that. Jake takes things literally when they shouldn't, and takes things metaphorically when they shouldn't. You know, that's why you must have teachers to teach you the ways of these scriptures. You must, just like you don't go and learn jiu-jitsu and go into a jiu-jitsu tournament, world-class tournament, you're going to get handled because you haven't been taught the art of jiu-jitsu, okay? Or Muay Thai, boxing, you can't step into a ring with high level contenders and think that you're going to be able to do anything. You might have, luck might come in, but the same thing with now is that there's a separation happening between those that believe this thing and those that don't. And your words are going to condemn you, or they're gonna be for your betterment. So these Christians that are coming up, guess what? They're being stirred up because now they have to condemn themselves because they denied. Because what did Yahushua say? You denied me, and if you deny what we pushing, which is Yahushua coming in the volume of the book, you are not going to make it. This is not. Jake don't understand. This is not. You don't choose salvation. Salvation chooses you. The Lord chooses you to be saved, and He chooses you to be destroyed, man. So you don't just come in here and think this is some shit you can work for. This ain't a college degree. Salvation is not a college degree. It don't matter how long you've done the work. It don't matter how many years you put in. It's not a college. You don't just get it at the end of the day. No, this is salvation's purposes. That means that you strive, and he that endureth unto the end, the same shall be saved. That's what this is. This is the Most High's pleasure. Those that He has pleasure in is who He's going to give the kingdom. All right. And how do you do that? It's the ways you act, the way you conduct yourself. Every little thing matters. That's why the Lord said every idle word. Every idle word. What are these guys saying? They're talking pure idle words. They're talking shit. The Lord came for this and came for that. You don't know what the Lord has sent the men to tell you what his heart, the details of his heart and the details of his plans, and you rejected it. They rejected. Did they not reject the Messiah? If this thing is easy and everything is plain Jane right in front of you, cold cut, how did they reject the Messiah then? How did they reject the Messiah? Shalom to those on the comment board. They rejected the Messiah because it didn't come the way they thought it would. They had a problem with the way the Messiah came, and that was the Messiah on the scene doing miracles. And Jake, I'm talking about Israelites. When I talk about wicked, when I talk about these nations, these heathens, because these heathens were not checking for the Israelite doctrine or Israelite belief. Everybody had their own gods. The Romans had the pantheon, all these different gods that they worshiped. They wasn't looking for the Most High, man. So now you guys want to bring in a damnable heresy to say that, oh, all these nations can come in. When did that happen? The Lord ain't changed. If it happened back in the day, it's happening the same thing now. The Lord is not an author of confusion. So these nations were not checking. They were persecuting and killing the Israelites, which worshiped the God of heaven, of heaven and earth. They didn't care. They knew that there was a God over these people, okay? Because in the times of Egypt, they said that, damn, what did Pharaoh say? He said, man, hey, go out to the wilderness and send a blessing for me. Because they knew the power that Yahweh showed through Moses and Aaron, that was the true power, okay? They couldn't come to him, but they said, hey, hey, send me a blessing. So your mentality is that we serve the one and only power. The one and only power is the one that's given us these curses, and now he's getting ready to give us these blessings. And there's no stopping the blessings from coming to you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Doesn't matter what kind of Stockholm Syndrome Negro. These niggas are sick, and they dancing for Esau, and Esau don't give a fuck about them. I just seen a video I'm going to post where they ripped out this woman's stomach and stomped on the baby while she was 8 months pregnant or 7 months pregnant. That's pure hatred, man. They hate you, Jake, and you fucking love them. That's something wrong with you. You hate yourself more than they hate you. Because a man would even a dog, a beat dog, a bite back, man. Even a beat dog, a dog that a little chihuahua. You beat that chihuahua long enough, that chihuahua's gonna turn vicious, man. You Negroes are timid, man. When you need not be. I wouldn't even be mad at you, Jake, if that word